Hey guys.
Hey guys, day 37.
It is.
We're here in New Orleans in our wonderful historic hotel. Look how nice this place is. This is the inside courtyard.
Of the Royal.
Yeah, sorry if there's a little bit of noise going on in the background there. We've got people checking out,
But we're not.
Behind us.
We're here for 4 days.
which will be awesome. So we've got to recap what we did yesterday.
Yeah, what did we do yesterday?
Well, we started off at the Tabasco factory in Lafayette, which was really, really good.
It was. We thought we'd be there just for a couple of hours. It said to allow 1 to 2 hours. We left after 4.
Yeah,
We really enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was fantastic. It turns out that that Tabasco factory is the original one. It's the only one in the whole world. All Tabasco sauce ever
Yeah.
is made there.
Yep. Hundreds of thousands of bottles are made every day.
Yeah.
And then shipped out to, I think it was 122 countries all over the world.
Yeah, no, 185.
Oh, there you go.
Almost all the countries take Tabasco. What are some other things we learned?
That it's still family owned and it's 5 generations, and that a lot of the workers who were initially employed for the company lived on a compound on the property, and it was called the Tango.
The Tango.
The Tango.
Yep, little village there.
Yeah, and so quite frequently lots of families who have been employed over the 5 generations have had their own children there, and then they all work there. There was a guy who died in his 90s and had been there all but 3 years of his life.
Yeah, and we saw the length of service board, and there were tons and tons of people who were there 35, 40, 45 years of employment with the one company, which was really cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and they have a lot of conservation interests. So on the property, we also did a drive-through. We did try to walk it, but tell us, Mike, why we didn't walk the jungle garden.
There were way too many mozzies. We got out of the car under these beautiful oak trees and were promptly set upon by, no exaggeration, probably 24 mozzies each.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could say hundreds, that's probably a lie, but it was dozens and dozens at a time. It was
we
ridiculous.
did unpack the suitcase and got some citronella stuff out, but even with the citronella stuff, the mozzies were biting, so we ended up driving through the jungle garden.
Yeah, which was
in
cool.
the aircon.
Yeah, it was good. And we saw gators that live there.
Yeah.
And we saw a bunch of awesome plants, some really nice landscaping. Just a pretty special place.
Yeah, it was lovely.
Yeah, which was good. And some more things we learned about Tabasco. It turns out that the recipe is actually very, very simple.
Yeah.
They get the Tabasco peppers and they mash them up and they stick them in a barrel for 3 years. Then they strain it, mix it with vinegar, and that's it.
And they let it cure for 3 weeks, and then it gets bottled.
Yeah, that's Tabasco sauce. And they make a few different varieties with a few different types of peppers. Yeah. Oh, and they use the salt. They also mine salt at the same
Yeah.
location to seal the top of the barrels, which I thought was interesting because they mine salt and they grow peppers, and they say that's where salt meets pepper.
Yep. And the barrels themselves are oak barrels, and then they put the salt on top to cure it and to seal it. All, like everything right there.
Yeah, it was really cool. What did we do after that?
We drove here.
Yeah, we got in the car. We drove to New Orleans.
We certainly did.
Yeah, we checked into our hotel here, and then we went for a little walk. Oh, we found coffee. There's a good coffee shop
Shout out to CC's.
directly across the road from our hotel, so got lucky with that one.
Yep. Great coffee, great
Yeah.
service, very friendly staff.
Yep, yeah, which is good.
And then we walked down to the Mississippi River,
the Rivi.
the river, and sat there for a bit and just soaked in the atmosphere. It's a very alternative crew down here in New Orleans. Feels like home.
Yeah, it's really, really nice, and the architecture's amazing. Everywhere you look, there's some really special old building. This building that we're in, we looked into the history a little bit. It's a little bit fuzzy around when this one was actually built, but the earliest recorded real estate transaction on this block was in 1734, and they trace it all the way back to there. So it's really cool.
When you were born.
Sure. Let's go with that. And then, what did we do after that?
I came back and got dressed, and then we went out. It was really nice to get dressed up, and we went out and had dinner on Bourbon Street, and we found a really cool restaurant. We had jambalaya, which is a Creole food that we love. So it wouldn't be right to come to New Orleans without having jambalaya. So we had that on our first night, and then we hit the different restaurants and clubs and listened to all the different genres of music. Somewhat exceptional musicians, absolutely amazing, and others really encouraging.
That's
It's
true.
non-muso to muso.
We went to 3 different bars, 3 different bands, had a really good night.
Yeah, it was great.
Cool. And what are we doing today?
Today we are off to, is it the Oak Alley Plantation? And so one of the oldest and well-renowned plantations in the area. So we're going to do a tour of that. And we're also going on a...
Airboat. One of those boats with a big fan on the back. Yeah, through the swamp.
Rednecking.
Yeah, so that's going to be heaps of fun.
Can't wait.
Yeah, awesome. Got anything else?
No, just still very tired. I think we got in the very wee hours of this morning. So, being
A little bit of a slow start this morning.
born in the 1700s, we're feeling a bit tired this morning.
Well, you're struggling.
I'm
I'm not. I'm good to go.
I'm still drinking my coffee.
All right, that's all.
That's it.
Nothing else to say except if you ever have the chance to go to the Tabasco factory,
Just say yes.
it's awesome. Okay, see ya.
Bye, guys.